Hello everyone, I think we did it. I was having some Wi-Fi issues, but I think we finally have it set up. So let me just double check and make sure everything's running for all of you. I think you can even comment under the video, so if you can hear me and everything seems to be running smoothly, just let me know and we'll dig in. Okay, looks like it is working. Well, welcome. I thought a really fun way to kick this off would be with Facebook Live, just so we can talk somewhat face-to-face and get this book study started. My name is Jacqueline Carabinas, and I am so excited that we get to share this book together this summer because from the moment I read the back and went through the pages, every word just really sunk into what I have been trying to process for so long. About education and about what I believed and what I was doing. And I live in New Hampshire. Here I'm an instructional coach, an independent consultant. I've only been out of the classroom for 2 years, and I get to be in classrooms pretty much every day during the school year, doing a variety of things. So along with that new perspective and then this book, I really started to grow my beliefs and really kind of revise and think through so many of the themes that came out of this book. So that's really my primary motivation for getting this going today. It says it's sideways, so let's find out what's going on here. Things fixed up. Okay. All right. Kathy, is that better? Let's see. Okay, Kathy says we are in good shape. Awesome. Perfect. So thanks everyone for that little snafu. But we're all set now. Technology. We just roll with it, right? We learn about the workaround. Just this weekend, I was at ILA and was listening to Katie Mutars and Kristen Zimke talk about technology workarounds, and so that's what you got to do. So really, with this book study, I want you to set your own intention and your own purpose. For me personally, my purpose and intention to do this is really to begin this conversation and spread this conversation so we can challenge each other's thinking. But the book challenges us not just to talk about it, but also to act. And so it's not enough to just think and wonder and believe these things as we move forward into the classroom. You might be working with students this summer. Maybe you're sort of trying to implement a lot of these things with your own children if you're not currently in a classroom. If you're a school leader, maybe you're even thinking along the lines of, how can you address issues of school culture or bring staff together to really make a decision for, how you're going to carry on throughout the year, how you're going to structure, teaching and learning rooted in beliefs. And so really it's important to set your intention for this activity because it's going to personalize the learning for you. Certainly we have a shared text and we have shared essays, and maybe you've already read them all, or maybe you've just got your copy, or you're waiting for the mailman to come so that you can get your copy. This is really your learning journey, and we just all get to share it together and work together. So really the way I think, the week will just kind of unfold semi-organically, just as though we would be, like our own reading processes. We'll be reading and sharing together. I have a number of things I'll post throughout the week. I have some quotes from different chapters that will help anchor us to some of our conversations. I have some activities. We'll do some quick writes. We will share our thinking in different ways. We'll do all the things we know are good for readers and writers to process new learning together, just as we would do with our students. We'll do those as we really dig into this book. I grouped the chapters. I wanted to separate everything into 6 weeks, and so I kind of went through and pulled essays together that I felt like maybe overlapped with some common themes. And so that's sort of the rationale behind not going 1 through 15. Some of you may have read it from start to finish. Some of you may read, like I do, nonfiction as you open and turn to the first place that really seems to call to you at the moment. This week we dive into chapters 3, 1, and 15. Had to start with Heidi Mills in chapter 3 because it really explores the idea of having beliefs and what that means, why they matter. And I feel like when I read that chapter, all of a sudden the word belief just sat in my gut. All of a sudden that word just sat there, and I realized that's what needs to root us and root our decisions, and everything we do needs to come back to those so that we can be very intentional about what we do in the classroom and think, does this match what I believe? And we have the opportunity to actually do that now, so that's pretty fantastic. So I can see that you're able to comment on the video, so if anybody wants to, say hello or introduce themselves or comment, whatever it is you want to do, you're welcome to do that in the comments here. As we go through the week, you don't have to wait for me to post. If a line inspires you, if you have a question, if you feel as though you took some notes on something and you thought, gosh, I really need to process this more, post it. This group is for all of us. You don't have to wait for me to start conversations or get learning going. My phone is buzzing, so I'm going to go in and approve some more members here. My phone buzzes a lot when people want to join the group, and I absolutely love it. There we go. We have 3 new people who just joined us. So throughout the week, look for the quotes that I'll post. Look for the little quick write prompts that I'll post, questions that I'll pose. And if you're new to Facebook, you might just want to watch a little bit to see how the conversation goes. If you've been around Facebook for a while, you know how the comment threads kind of build. You can try to keep the conversations within the thread by clicking reply or replying to other comments, and that will help us keep our conversations, keep a flow for our conversations. But like I said, you don't have to wait for me to start a conversation on the chapters we're reading that week. This is your group so much, so definitely, feel free to dive in and do that as well. How's everybody doing so far? Gonna look and see. I have a few other buzzes of people wanting to join here. Excuse me. All right, we have a few more people in the group. If you have not found the schedule yet for the book study, if you look in the groups files along the top, if you're on a desktop, I'm not sure where that is on the different apps. It could be in different places. Sometimes when you click the 3 dots that give you more options, you can find it there. The schedule is there to kind of guide us week by week. At the very end in August 22nd, I believe, we'll do a live Facebook chat much like this, and we'll kind of process through the book together, sharing our reflections, our ideas of how we're going to take this and really take the call to action that the book gives us, which is putting these conversations and these beliefs into action. So we'll really kind of share that as well. But for right now, that's really all I have to say. I just wanted to get this started and welcome you all, and thank you so much for joining together. This is going to be such an amazing journey. I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that this book can change school culture. It can change culture in general, communication between communities, administrators, teachers, children. I really believe that this book has the power to do that, and so I'm so pleased that so many people are here that want to take this journey along with us. So thank you so much. Make sure that you post any questions you have. Any questions you have for me, let me know what you need, especially if you're new to Facebook. I can help get you squared away. And in just a couple minutes here, as soon as I sign off the video, I'm going to post our first quote and prompt to get us going today. Well, thanks for all joining in today.